Kesä on täällä ja festivaalikausi on alkanut virallisesti nyt. NYT, nyt mulla on tämmönen herkullinen jäähilejuoma tässä näin, niitä saa tuosta taustalta, jos haluaa käydä itse ostamassa. Mutta tänään ollaan täällä Helsingissä Helsinki Live kaupunkifestivaalilla ja tänään täällä on ihan hurja line-appi. Pääesiintyjänä totta kai Guns N' Roses, mutta heiltä ei valitettavasti saada haastattelua. Kumma juttu. Mutta täällä esiintyy myöskin Danko, White Lies, Skunk Anansie ja tällä hetkellä tuolla lauteella on Monroe ja toivottavasti päästään Mikeakin vähän jututtamaan, mitä hänelle oikein kuuluu. Mutta Backstage-ohjelma siis festivaaleilla alkaa juuri näillä näppäimillä. Ollaan koko kesä ympäri ämpäri pitkin Suomenmaata kaikilla eri festivaaleilla. Nyt tänään tutustutaan sitten tähän Helsinki Liveen. Tervetuloa! Welcome to Finland again. You've been here like 100 times, something like that.
Yeah, we've been here quite a few times. It's fun every time.
You have this new album, Below the Belt. Does it mean something specific?
What did you think? What does it?
Below, well, there could be like a punch below the belt, or.
That's it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, or it could be just, another way to say sex or sexual or whatever. Which is pretty much what, the main focus of this band is about. And pretty much every AC/DC song is about that too, and every Sam Cooke song or every Elvis Presley song is about that. But I think the reason why people bring the subject up is because it's done in a very aggressive way that people aren't used to and feel threatened by. But that's their own issues, and I'm not a psychologist or a doctor or a counselor. That's for them to deal with on their own. As far as we're concerned, I like singing about sexuality in a very assertive, aggressive way.
But you are a rock proctologist.
I am. And that has many meanings, and all of them are true. Name me a rock band that has a similar sound to us, that sings about anything other than sex and relationships and the opposite sex. That you can't. There isn't anyone out there. I can't think of anyone. If you can, then I'll take my words back, but I can't think of anyone.
Well, yeah, as far as a simple rock and roll band like we do, you can go from Kiss to AC/DC, and their songs are all about.
Every single Kiss song is not about saving the world. It's about fucking girls.
Or they have a double entendre, like Love Gun.
Yeah, and we have.
That's not really a love gun.
Yeah, and we have Magic Snake.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
It is.
It is not.
Okay.
In a not what you think kind of way.
Maybe it isn't. It is not.
Also, in the new album, there's a song called "I Wanna Break Up With You." Do you think that people will now use that somehow to break up with somebody? Would that be funny?
That would be great.
Pretty funny.
That'd be great. I mean,
And whoever does, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I mean, that's the thing that another aspect of the band that, gets picked on, the lyrics and the subject matter, is because it's done in a very forward, frank way that a lot of people aren't used to. They're used to metaphors and they're used to, double entendres, and I'm bored of that. I like it when people are like straight up. Like James Brown his song "Try Me." That's about as forward as you can get, and I like that. I like those songs, and I like lyrics that are very forward. It's difficult to come up with lyrics that are so forward enough that it jars the listener or jars someone. When I heard "Try Me," I'm like, "Fuck, that is so strong." I mean, that pretty much says it on a plate. He's not trying to compare, wanting a girl to, wanting.
Car.
Food or car. Yeah, like it's just on the table, and that's what our songs are, subject matter, and that's how we write the lyrics.
It's the simpleness, really. It's the simpleness, and in the formula of rock and roll, it's just as simple as we can be. It's a three-piece band, and we pretty much bare bones.
So "I Wanna Break Up With You" is like "Try Me." It's just pretty much says it. There's nothing else that to decipher.
Thank you so much and have a nice gig.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tällä hetkellä olemme siis täällä Backstage-alueella. Ja aika askeettinen meininki. Täällä nimittäin on näitä rekkoja. Ja tosta pääsee lavalle. Joo. Moni varmaan luulee, että Backstage-alueella on niinku ihan älyttömät bileet. Ja täällä on niinku huikea tarjoilu ja hirveä hässäkkä, mutta täällä ei oikeasti tapahdu yhtään mitään. Tervehdys!
Tervehdys!
Eka keikka nyt tänään täällä Helsinki Livessä. Hirveä energinen meininki. Oliko hyvä meininki teillä?
Oli ihan nastaa, joo. Oli ihan hyvä hyvä tapa viettää iltapäivä.
Totta kai pitää kysyä. Guns N' Roses esiintyy tänään ja sulla on paljon historiaa yhtyeen ja ainakin Axl Rosein kanssa, niin pidätte sitten kovasti yhteyttä ihan normaalisti?
No mä oon ollut joo, mä oon kundit tuntenut siis aika pitkään jo 90-luvun tai 89 mä tapasin Axlin ekaa kertaa silloin DJ:llä Rock and Roll videon filmauksissa New Yorkissa, niin Axl tuli paikalle ja tavattiin ekaa kertaa silloin ja päätyi sitten videollekin.
Aivan. Ja teillä on yhteinen biisikin tavallaan. Sä oot käynyt laulamassa.
Joo, me tehtiin, tai siis mä menin soittaa huuliharppua ja saksofonia Bad Obsession-biisiin Use Your Illusion LP:lle ja sitten tehtiin duetto samalla niiden Spaghetti Incident LP:lle Dead Boysien Ain't It Fun -biisi.
No, puhutaan teistä kuitenkin tässä välissä.
Joo, tehdään bändi, eikö se ole hienoa?
Niin, kyllä.
Tässä on ihan
loistavia soittajia sulla ja meininki ihan älytön, niin levyä on kuitenkin tulossa vissiin vielä tämän vuoden puolella, eikö niin?
Me tehdään biisejä nyt koko ajan, uutta matskua. Ja tässä on Ginger ja Sammy Affa, hän on alkuperäinen basisti Ginger Wildheartsista ja Steve Conti New York Dolls.
Tosi huippubändi.
Huippubändi ja huippukemia. Sitten Carl Rockfist trummoista. Meillä on niinku hyvä kemia ja hyvä yhteisfiilis ja viba ja se on harvinaista, koska niin, mä olen just aloitettu ja kaikki on tosi tiukkoja muusikkoja ja viba on semmonen ja tehdään kimpas kaikki niinku bändiin. Hommat toimii loistavasti ja sitten kun päästään studioon niin uutta levyä ulos, niin ensi vuoden puolella viimeistään sitten tulee uusi levy ja lähdetään rundaan. Tämän vuoden puolella jotain laittaa ulos niin netissä ja niin ainakin pari biisiä tai tollasta, mutta tässä kesän lopulla niin mennään varmaan tuossa syksyllä studioon ja uutta levyä ulos ja sitten lähdetään rundaan oikein tosissaan.
Mä muistan, sä olit joskus meillä Jyrkissä aikoinaan esiintymässä sun soolon kanssa ja sä itse asiassa esiinnyit yksin Mikki Standin kanssa ja se oli sellaiset niinku tiigeritohvelit sellaiset jalassa ja niinku mä ajattelin, että okei, että jätkä tulee yksin tänne näin, mut siis sä vedit ihan törkeen shown. Me pelättiin, että niinku kamerat hajoaa ja katos tippuu valot oikeesti alas, niin mistä sulta löytyy energiaa niinku vuosi vuoden jälkeen?
Kyllä se jostain tulee aina. On se kyllä se, mä tiedän, mä yritän kanavoida kaikki vuosien varrella on ollut kaikenlaisia koettelemuksia ynnä muita ja sekä negatiivista ja positiivista ja mä yritän, on ollut paljon turhautumia ja muita, mikä mä yritän kanavoida sitten positiiviseksi energiaksi lavalle ja tulee ulos sillä lailla, että se on ehkä osa juttua ja sitten tulee vaan semmoinen korkeampi voima, se on niinku rock and rollin taika juttu, että se on lavalle hyppää, niin siitä tulee joku voima ottaa valtaansa. Mä tiedän miten se on vähän vaikea selittää.
Kiitos sulle tosi paljon ja
joo, kiitos
ihanaa
sulle.
Kesää ja hyviä keikkoja.
Kiitos, joo.
Yes.
Kiva aloittaa täällä. Meillä on lisää festareita tulossa, että tää oli ihan hyvä aloitus tälle kesälle tämän bändin kanssa.
Aivan, kiitoksia.
No niin, hauskaa päivää kaikille ja hello Moon TV, welcome back.
Welcome back to Finland. How are you?
Very well, yeah, it's good. Yeah, good to be back.
The camera wasn't on yet, but I was asking about Guns N' Roses, and you said that you're not that big fan, but are you waiting to see that?
Well, actually, today we're shooting off back home. We're getting on a flight, and we'll be home by the time Guns N' Roses are on stage, probably.
Yeah. You've been recording the new album. Is it done already? Do you have a title or something?
Don't have a title yet, actually. You need to start thinking about that soon, probably. But it's quite far along. I think we've been working much quicker than we thought we'd be doing it. You know, we've not been in the studio very long, and already we're only, I would say, a few weeks away from finishing the recording process. So far, everything is sounding way beyond what I expected it to be sounding. I think everything is kind of really heading in the right direction.
What kind of influences do you have on this album?
I think we've listened to a lot more music since we made the first album. now that we actually have a job, and after we recorded the first album, that was when our job started and we started to earn a little bit of money. It's the first time we've had any sort of income to spend on buying music, and so, in the last couple of years, I think we probably quadrupled our music collection and listened to so much music all the time, which is, I think, one of the great things about being a musician and this being a job, is that you don't have to feel at all guilty about spending loads of money on music. I think that's definitely something that will have shaped this record, and I think it sounds much better for it. I think there's a bigger mixture of influences and sounds in there. I don't know, I think we used technology a lot more on this record, but I think through using that technology it actually sounds much more organic, if anything else. But again, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So when is it coming out?
I think that's not decided yet. I mean, we'll have to see how we do. I mean, we feel like we're making really good progress at the moment, but then maybe we'll get back to the studio on Monday and have a massive block and not be able to do anything for 2 months or something. Then it'll turn into Chinese democracy. Maybe we'll have it finished in the next couple of months and we'll be able to put it out this year. But I think most likely is that it will come out early next year. But we'll just have to see how we get on with finishing it, because we don't, it's one of those things where there's really no point in rushing it. When it's completely ready, we'll know, and it will feel like the right time to release it. But there's no point in trying to set ourselves a release date this year if that's not going to be completely realistic.
Yeah. On festivals, what kind of artists do you want to go see?
I think energetic artists usually go down best at festivals, because sometimes at a festival your head isn't always fully involved in the music. Like you need to have someone grab your attention a bit more at a festival. But I guess it depends, really. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You will end up seeing all different kinds of music. So
Rammstein are playing quite a few festivals this year.
Oh, you like Rammstein?
Yeah, well, I do. I have a lot of respect for them, and actually I do like quite a few of their songs, but I've never seen them play live, and I think I would like them a lot more if I saw them play live, because apparently the live show is incredible.
Yeah.
So, Rammstein, definitely.
They are really good. I've seen them once, and they're coming back this summer also to Provinci Rock, I think. Really, really good. Well, thank you very much, and have a great gig.
Yeah, we will. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Okay, we have Ace here.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, thank you.
You had a great gig.
Yeah.
So many years you haven't played.
Yeah, I know. It's been 7 or 8, something like this. Yeah, it's quite a long time.
Why is that?
Well, we stopped.
Why?
Because we got tired and we decided that we wanted to grow some tomatoes and vegetables.
Okay,
and so we all went off and grew a field each. And then basically we stopped the first time because we got very tired. We've been on tour for 7, 8 years solid without stopping. And before we kind of, fell out with each other and got really angry, we decided we'd just stop and do our own thing. And it just took a bit longer than we thought, because we went into different places, we lived in different places, we got different records out.
Yeah.
And then one day, we just all happened to be in London at the same time, and someone said about putting a record out of greatest hits, and we said, yeah, let's do it. And we started writing more songs, and all of a sudden we were back together as a band.
Yeah.
So the chemistry was still there.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of gone on from that. So last year we toured, we put out some new songs, and then we've just finished a new album just now.
Okay, so it's coming out when?
In September.
So what kind of stuff? The basic Skunk Anansie or some?
Well, it's moved on 10 years.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like 10 years ago Skunk Anansie, but it definitely sounds like Skunk Anansie, because it's still the same 4 of us with the same kind of influences and ranges of music that we like, because we like all different music. So you can tell it's a Skunk Anansie record, and you can always tell from Skin's voice.
Yeah.
But it's moved on. It's still rock. It's still heavy. It's modern. It's got ballads. It's got beautiful songs, strings, the whole lot.
But the 80s is back right now, so you don't have any that kind of influences or?
Not at all.
Yeah.
We've never had any retro influences in the band, so we've always been about a band actually of this moment.
Yeah.
So when we were back in the 90s, we were of the moment of the 90s, and now we're of the moment of 2010.
You're touring a lot this summer, so what kind of bands do you want to see?
I would like
Guns N' Roses is here
Yeah,
tonight.
I want to see Guns N' Roses. I'm definitely going to watch them. I saw Rammstein the other night, which was a lot of fun.
I love Rammstein. I've seen them once.
That was really good. I'm looking forward to see Stone Temple Pilots as well. So we're playing a gig with them, and Rage Against the Machine as well, if we bump into them.
I've never seen them.
Fantastic. Rage Against the Machine is my all-time favourite live band. Yeah.
Mine is Faith No More. They were here last summer 2 times, and this year also 1 time in Ilosaari Rock. I hope you come back soon, and I'm waiting so much for your new album because Stoosh is one of my favorite albums.
Oh, you won't be
of all
disappointed
time.
then. You won't be disappointed because
Yeah.
it's a really strong record, the new record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Have a great night.
See you later.
Bye.